Welcome back to Green Tiger Qual Productions, and welcome to the video review for Transformers Legacy Tasmania Kid. Slight little disclaimer here. As you may have noticed in the review of that big lug over there, yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to have to retire the new video format. There'll still be title cards and, you know, all that. I might do cutaways for, like, size comparisons and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm no longer going to segment the videos because the videos are getting too long. It's usually when I talk about sculpt and detail, so I'm going to kind of go back to basics. So I'm gonna do a mix of the new format and the old format. But yeah, that's kind of I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm kind of just reverting back to basic here because, you know, it's just I uploaded his review in segments, so kind of had no choice because I couldn't fit the whole iMovie. Yes, I use iMovie for my videos, but yeah, that's just kind of wanted to let you know about that because that's happening. But you know, anyway, yeah. So welcome to the video review for Transformers Legacy something or other. They keep changing the name on us, but yeah, this is Tasmania Kid. Tasmania Kid is a character from Beast Wars the Second, so I know pretty much fraggle about him. I assume he's like a younger character, like a kid character, a bit like Cheetor. I mean, the word kid is in his name after all, but I know him from a much different name, because in the Beast Wars line, in the initial Beast Wars line, he was released under the name of Snarl. Yeah. So if I call him Snarl, do excuse me. So Tasmania Kid, as you can see, if his name didn't already give it away, he has the very unique beast mode of a Tasmanian devil. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Very nice little Tasmanian devil mode. There is fur all around him. Nice fur on the tail here. Ignore the handle here on the tail. This will be a gun later on. I like this here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I like how this fur kind of peeks through. Tasmanian devils do not tend to be brown with blue patches on their fur. They're actually all black with a bit of white patches everywhere, but or not everywhere, like mostly on their chest and their lower back here. But I guess an all white, or excuse me, an all black Transformer would have looked a bit dull on the shelves, but apparently Nemesis Prime can get away with it just fine, so I don't know what's going on there. They don't really tend to have blue eyes either, but, you know, again, I guess that was just done to make them look a bit more eye-catching, and it does succeed in that. Looks very much does look like a Tasmanian devil, especially in comparison to the original Beast Wars Snarl. The original Beast Wars Snarl looked a bit more like a rabid squirrel or something. Yeah. And on the Beast Wars the Second show, I actually have seen a picture of his beast mode in that show, and He doesn't really look like a Tasmanian devil there either, but this really does. This, you know, he's got the black nose. You can open his little jaw. Pretty wide, too. Like, Tasmanian devils can open their jaws pretty wide. So, you know, me being the marsupial enthusiast that I am glad to have this guy. There's not much detail there in the mouth, nothing but connections, and you'll see why. The teeth are nice, though. Clearly he brushes every day. Don't look under here, because, oh my God, there's a mouth on his chest. Okay. Does have a bit of visible head syndrome. Actually, it does kind of make the V kind of shape that a Tassie Devil tends to have on... some Tassie Devils don't even have that, but yeah, it does kind of make that that crescent moon kind of shape going on, you know, with the, you know what I mean. If you've seen a Tasmanian Devil before, you know what I mean. Whether it be in real life or, you know, online pictures. Yeah. 360 here. Ooh, that is not a good sound. I'm sorry. 360 here. The little spud. Yeah, very nice. Like the ears. Size comparison. Here is here's Wolfang. I like the way these guys look together. It's like it's kind of like a mentor and his student. Kind of reminds me of Cheetor and Tigatron. A little bit. Oh, excuse me. You can kind of bend his back legs here and, you know, kind of bend his hands back. But, yeah. And once again, his jaw does open. So you can get the... Yeah. Yeah, Tasmanian Devils are cute, but they're notorious for having nasty attitudes. Yeah. And they do make those... Yeah, they do make those little screechy sounds. But yeah, that's him in beast mode. Really nice. I wish this... I wish his scalp here connected a little more solidly, but yeah. So, with nothing else to say, I guess we will move on to robot mode. So, we will, if we can, we will get his tail out here. That is going to be a gun. We'll disconnect his back legs, straighten his back paws out, because, spoiler alert, these are going to be the arms. Kind of move those out. Transformation's actually very involved for a core class, because he is a core class. Oh, you want to scalp him and split his head down the middle like that. And these are actually going to be his legs. Yes, he stands on his beast mode head halves. That's, yeah. I know this kind of looks like something out of The Thing right now, but there's his robot head. You want to move it up and spin it around. I do like the head on this guy. So it is anime accurate. Because, yes, Beast Wars 2 was an anime. And arms here do kind of give me trouble sometimes, but kind of hard to move up like this, but yeah, you want to move those up. And take his Tassie Devil forelimbs and move them like so. You want to, well, first you want to tab his backpack in and then move his scalp down. I think that's what they want you to do. And there is Tasmania Kid in his very spiffing robot mode. And I can tell you right now, he stands great. He really does. He stands on his beast mode jaws very well. There's plentigrade, there's digitigrade, and then there's whatever you call that. Yeah. But he does stand quite well. I am kind of afraid of scuffing up his teeth. It's kind of why I display him in beast mode. I display all my Beast Wars figures in beast mode. But yeah, he is far more reminiscent of the way he appeared in Beast Wars 2. I'm pretty sure it was Beast Wars 2. I think it might have been Beast Wars Neo. He does have a nice face. I like how he retains his beast mode ears. Kind of looks like a character who would appear in Transformers Prime. Retains his blue eyes. He's kind of faking it with the chest here. It's supposed to be his beast mode jaw, but, you know, so Optimus Prime gets away with it all the time. If he can do it, so can he. Yeah, same color scheme as in beast mode. Got the brown and the gray, red added here, which is nice. The black, white for the teeth, of course, but yeah. Very nice hands, kind of bony looking. Nice proportions. Backpack isn't too obtrusive. Head can look slightly up well, I don't really want to do it now, but I assume if you take his scalp back, you can get a bit more range of motion out of the head. But yeah, it can also, you know, look left and right. Ball joint shoulders, ball joint elbows. Articulation really pops out here in robot mode. Ball joint wrists, ball joint hips, ball joint knees. You want to be careful of these tabs here because you could, you know, tab his knees back in as they were in beast mode. Ball joint feet, so, you know, get some tilting action there. And yeah, since, you know, these are his beast mode jaws, you can kind of collapse his feet like that. Kind of, yeah. Yeah, neat little fella. Pretty cool. Here he is sized up with Cybershark. I'm going to see in later reviews if I can still do cutaways for size comparisons, because I really did like doing that. But yeah, there he is next to Cybershark. I think Wolfang and Cybershark are going to be my kind of standards for Transformers size comparisons for now. He does have a weapon, which is made up from his beast mode tail. Kind of like a Minicon port. You have to really get it in there. And then swivel his hand, and then there you go. He is loaded and ready for battle. Looks kind of silly because he's shooting out of a Tasmanian devil tail, but what are you really going to do? It's Beast Wars. Yeah. Yeah, so I like this little dude. I really like him quite a bit. I'm down for more marsupial Transformers, honestly. Has there been a kangaroo Transformer? How about a tiger claw? How about a green tiger claw? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a neat little dude. If you can find this guy, definitely do snatch him up, you know, especially if you like what you're seeing here, if you like this review. Yeah. It's also nice to have a Transformer that doesn't have the beast mode head become the chest for once, but, you know, that is that. Yeah, so I like this little guy. I like him quite a bit. He's genuinely quite neat. Yeah, so if you can snatch him up, definitely do so. He's worth the purchase. So this is Green Tiger Claw Productions with a quick review of Tasmania Kid, aka Snarl. I think I prefer the name Snarl. It's, you know, it's shorter, sweeter, you know, so yeah. Easier to call out in combat, like, hey, Snarl, take him out. Like, yeah, you know. Anyway, this is Green Tiger Claw Productions with Brown Tasmanian Devil Productions. And we are signing off. See ya. Oh, sorry. Now, see ya.
Flattery will get you nowhere.